Hi everyone, welcome to Chess SI's 101. This is Chess Beginner Mode. This is not Grandmaster Chess. We are chess exercising. Just recently played a game against an opponent rated 2100. So in this game, just I always like showing the ending and then we can navigate back to how we got here. So let's quickly do that. Yeah, 1d4 queen pawn opening. Very some people have their own ideas with regards to 1d4, but I shall not say much. I do enjoy playing 1d4. So here we're transposing into the French. I like these close positions because for me I feel like it gives me time to navigate, develop my pieces, and do all kinds of things. So there isn't any pressure. So I know that this game is not going to be like a wild technical game. So here I develop my bishop, get ready to castle, push a pawn. Even in this, like there's still so much. Yes, giving it feels like I'm giving away an advantage, but the whole idea here is to put my bishop on b7. Sorry about that. So because in future I know that it will control this diagonal. If everything is traded off, this pawn is out of the way. This bishop is a monster controlling this diagonal. So that's what I'm looking for. So because the center is closed, you can afford to waste some moves. Here we got checked, but not really threatened. Can just develop my knight, and then here again, I'm thinking about yeah, just castling because I don't see the danger in this. This bishop is protected by my knight. Um, yeah, so actually here I think there could have been variations where let's say takes and then threatening here and you're losing castling rights, but because the center is closed I don't think that will be a problem. But this move I do not get. Yes, stops him from castling, but at the same time I don't want to lose a rook. I'm playing against a 2100 rated player, so I'm not thinking about losing a rook. So takes, and then here okay we sidestep, take. In this position I'm already feeling like okay there isn't much pressure, and I'm eyeing this square. That is a beautiful square for my knight. Yes, I'm gonna be weak later on the dark squares, but I still have my queen, so that's why this is right currently equal. So I'm just gonna continue developing, get my rook on a semi-open file because I'm looking at the liquidating these pawns. So okay, we blunder. It's usual for beginners to blunder. Because my idea is just to move my knight here. I'm not thinking about anything else. Then we jump into the safe square. Here again we blunder, but the whole idea. Okay, here's what takes. I was expecting him here to take with the knight, and then I feel like this gives me a bit of an advantage, but at the same time, I was calculating. I was threatening this, but calculating a very weird variation, which I'm glad I did not go for. I was calculating playing here, threatening should this queen move. Let's say the queen moves here to protect this. Thinking of coming here, but the danger of this is that if he pushes this pawn, I'm forced to give up, to give up the knight, to give up the queen, because yeah, there won't be anything that I can do. So I'm glad I did not play that, and here I cannot take because we are pinned. Yeah, I'm calculating, thinking like I feel like this is a draw, so I'm contemplating if I take this pawn, what happens. So I calculated, okay, he takes, I take, and then he can either take with the knight, I can still move, but it also decides to take. No, it doesn't decide to take. Tongue tied. And then I'm thinking about moving my king to safety because there isn't much that can happen. Take with trade, and yeah, I still feel like this is equal. I don't see any advantage for him. I was even feeling like I have some chances. And then he takes, I move. So this is now about maneuvering, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, this pawn now is under threat. I can easily just move it so that he cannot take, because then he will lose the rook. So right, next is, let's put the question to the rook just to go up, and then after that we push again. So I'm asking, is he keen to trade the bishop for my pawn, because my pawn is almost about to crown or queen. Okay, so here I'm thinking, okay, let's close off this. We can try to target this bishop. If he should he play, that's not how. Okay, let's just get rid of the arrows before people ask us about this. Okay, so if he pushes this pawn, I'm just simply taking, and then there isn't anything to that. So okay, here calculated. So now I think this was the mistake, because I calculated that if he takes, he's losing a piece. So he just has to choose which piece he feels he's not ready to let go of, and then from here, just a matter of hustling him. Try to get your king involved. Okay, I'm keen to trade here. So in this, and then here he blunders. I think he totally forgot that next move I'm, you know, queening. So this is the beginning of the end, but I'm left with like less than 15 seconds. I'm trying, and there's no increment. I'm trying to find a mate quickly. So often I say any mate that you can find in time travel, it's a mate. So it could have been much quicker, but then I'm glad that I still found a mate. So I can see my chess improving here, winning against a player rated 2100. Obviously in this game you can see there's so much inaccuracies, mistakes, blunders, but I think what matters the most is like what you make out of each and every game. Learn from your mistakes, try to play less inaccuracies, and do not blunder. So that's all I had for you. Please like, subscribe. Yeah, let me know what type of games you want to play, and also I'll put a link on the description. If you want to challenge me on Lichess, you're more than welcome. We can have a game, and I'll also feature it here. Alright, cheers. I will see you in the next video.